Hello everyone, welcome to part 4 of the stream for the Jory challenge for this week's Crawl Cosplay weekly community challenge. Just quick overview here before we get started. We are a poltergeist brigand and we are worshipping Makhleb. Thus far, Makhleb has been really hard carrying. We've chosen Mark of the Tyrant, which gives us really nice summons. And the limitations are that we can't use shields. Not a problem, we've found some nice orbs so far. We have some attribute restraints. So we've got to put 2 levels into strength rather than going straight into intelligence. So that's holding us back a little bit on the spell casting, but it's not that noticeable, I guess, overall. And then in general, we got to fine tune and grab the ziggurat from that. So the challenge for this, if you want to do it as well, is in the description. And you can jump in it. There is, another almost week left, actually. This one's going to be a bit longer than most of them are, because we're getting ready for our trunk tournament, which is coming on the 31st of this month. So you can have plenty of time to get in on the challenge yet. It's not too late to start and get that submitted. All right, let's jump in. We are playing on trunk 0.35, and we've just finished up the S branches. So quick look at the character here real quick. Our resists are amazing. We are maxed out on everything. Willpower 3 pips, looking great. Defenses leave a little bit to be desired at 15, 14, no shield. But the poltergeist effect to get more AC when enemies are debuffed kind of comes in handy there. Also have Scarf of Repulsion on, so that gives us 15 EV against ranged attacks. We've got the finger necklace, so that gives us an extra ring, and we're wearing 2 rings of wizardry. So right now we've been rolling with Permafrost Eruption, the Battle Sphere coming off the Orb of Battle, and then Spell Spark Servitor just came online, casting Permafrost Eruption. And my current thinking is to just top that off a bit with some Forgecraft, some spell casting. We'll get another level into fighting for more HP. And then I'm kind of looking towards Shatter, actually. I know it's very offline right now, but I'd like to have it for when we go into Tomb, just to open up some of those walls and bypass some of that challenge. And so even if I got this down to like 50% or something, that would be enough. And so just leveling into Earth also empowers Permafrost Eruption, and so I think that's a fine thing to do. Other than that, maybe the Beetle here for a bit more armor would be a decent idea. Another body to kind of body block, get in the way, give us more space to cast Permafrost Eruption. So as we get more spell levels, I think we're going to grab Beetle and then go into Shatter, probably. We've got 7 Scrolls of Amnesia, so there's plenty of room here to move my spell levels around if I want to learn some other stuff. As a matter of fact, it might be worth doing right now. Is there anything we can get rid of? I like all these spells. I'm using them all. Hey, Tactical Mindscapes. Welcome to the stream. Sent over a star for 2 jewels. Thank you for that, sir. Appreciate it. We could start thinking about getting rid of putrefaction. Still using Stone Arrow once in a while. I think I'm just going to be patient, to be honest. We could just get more spell casting levels. But yeah, for now, we're going to hop over and do vaults. I've done Elf 1 and 2, so we'll get to Elf 3 at some point today. For now, we're going to jump into vaults. And game plan is going to be, in general, like Permafrost Eruption, Stone Arrow, Foxfire to trigger Orb of Battle, and we're going to be walking around with Spellforge Servitor most of the time. Okay, we step right into some elephants here, so we're going to Yara's like as much as possible, and then try to get the Servitor up here doing something. Probably Stone Arrow. Go ahead, Servitor. It's all you. He can hit the back guy, right? Yep. And then I can switch in maybe Stone Arrow. Cool. That'll do. Yeah, the Servitor... Let's see if I can cast the right thing. As long as I don't miscast him too often, it'll be fine. If we do miscast, there's not a lot of downside with Forgecrafts, so... Feeling okay at like 17% fail rate on that. Can this guy open doors? I'm thinking about hiding in here and regenning my mana. I'm gonna guess he can't. Feels like he shouldn't be able to, right? No peeking open doors. That's unfortunate. Okay. There's the miscast on Servitor. So the other thing I've been relying on is Infernal Servant here. So I think we're just going to go ahead and cast that. We get Balrog. Let Balrog go in, do some work. Yaras. Come on, Balrog. Whoa, he killed the Balrog in like one hit? Why is this guy so strong? This is crazy. About little Foxfire then to trigger Battle Sphere. Okay. Man, those guys are way stronger than you'd expect, aren't they? Sentinel's mark 17%, a little more than you'd like. Please don't trigger. Cool. Just one shot him with Servitor. Okay, if we can get a foothold here, that'd be great. How have you been lately? Tactical? Have you been playing much Dungeon Crawl? Have you tried this challenge yet? I've seen you around in the Crawl Cosplay Discord once in a while. Not sure if you've ever done any of these challenges or not. We'll just auto-explore here. 16% on Servitor. I guess that's fine. Permafrost, permafrost, permafrost. Nope, we're going to miscast. Cool. Ooh, something anti-magic my Servitor. That's interesting. Tactical says, chasing Gale. Oh, Gale Artificer. Gale Centaur Artificer. Gotcha. Get back your greater player. How are you liking Gale Centaur? It seems to me like people have mixed feelings overall on it. I quite enjoyed it. I've only played it once. I played it as a Wujian stabber character, and I thought the stabbing wind was fun, if not good. You know, it maybe left a little bit to be desired, but the gameplay was quite fun. Just like pinballing around the map. Very good. Good stuff. Okay, what's Forgecraft going to? 15. Let's see if I can hit the right button. We're at 16% on Servitor. I'm just going to turn on Earth Magic and get it cooking. Maybe we'll take it up to about 21 and see where that's at. And we'll focus on all the other things and just leave that on in the background, I think. Okay. Nice. Just lighten him up with permafrost, double permafrosts. Yaras for the win. Hello, you. Try to get behind my friends here so I don't get alarm trapped. You say about the Gale Centaur, fun in theory, but Splat and Zot with Fedos Archer, rip. Piety nerf and Zot hurts bad. Piety nerf. Oh, you got the Orbs of Winter, didn't you? The ostracize effect, yeah. Yeah, and I think that Fedos cares more about that, maybe more than some gods. I think probably more than Makhleb does, realistically. Ooh, I need some mana. We need some mana regen or something. Like, because if Makhleb gets... You know what? I'm going to summon a servant. Let's get a good one here. Balrog again. Womp womp. It should be enough. You know, Makhleb, he keeps working, even at 3 pips of piety, down to 3 pips of piety, so that's fine. But with Fedos, you really... I think it's 5 pips to get the Oakleb plants, maybe? So, yeah, that matters. Try to cast Servitor again. That's a big grouping of enemies here. Get him Balrog. Youch. Okay. How much do you do? 58 on that thing. And you do 63 with a probably really low chance to hit me, actually. What do we got? That's spooky. We did not want that to happen. Um, I mean, Ice Blast doesn't feel terrible. What's the damage on that? It's probably not quite as good as I'd like because I need a kill. 3d11. These guys all having the 70-ish HP at max, so we could do that. I could also just heal and hope my guys do something that doesn't feel terrible. Okay. They literally did nothing to me that turn. What's the play? Makhleb Unleash Destruction maybe for 11 HP? Feels pretty good, I think. I'm going to do it again. No, I'm not, because this guy back here does 50 something. How about silver? Quicksilver. Cool. Okay. A little spookier than I wanted, I can tell you that. Miscast. Got it that time. Balrog down. Yeah, the difference between the Executioner, which is my top level demon, and the Balrog is pretty big, actually. Pretty big difference there. Leading to me not really wanting Balrog to happen, ever. Stone Arrow seems fine here. Into Foxfire, just to do Battlesphere stuff. What do we got? Putrefaction, maybe, on that guy? And I'll just kind of try to stay in the Putrefy. I think that seems good. Oh, can you die, please? Vaults is making me want some more armor. That's my feeling overall on this. What are we at? We're at 4 spell levels. Can I learn? Can I get rid of 2? Can I get rid of 2 spell levels somewhere? I really don't want to. I like all these spells. Spellcasting is still going up to 12, and I'll probably hit 21 pretty quickly. So I guess I can wait. Doesn't feel great. On Servitor, do work faster, please. You know what would really help here, actually, is getting Servitor a different spell. What else we got on the radar? I think I have Crystal Sphere somewhere. Maybe is it in a shop? Yeah, Crystal Sphere here. We are training Earth Magic. It's at 86%, so that could be a switch in at some point. I'm going to go with another demon. Oh, we get Balrog again. Man, one Executioner would just clear vaults for me. The difference. Like, what's he even doing? Go for the troll, please. That's a Yaris target on J. J. At least he got Brilliance this time, so that gives him more damage, I think. 3d28, 3d29, that's not nothing. That's a good amount of damage, really. Go get him, boys. What we need is regen. Because Balrog surprisingly does not have very much HP. Or defenses or something, right? He just takes too much damage. Compared to Executioner, who just tanks and tanks and tanks. I think the difference might just be that Executioner kills in like a single turn on nearly every enemy. It's kind of crazy. Meanwhile, though, Servitor is doing quite a lot of damage. He's got 2 times 3d14 compared to my 4d7. Yeah, so I'm doing like half the amount of damage he is. Pretty noticeable. See, I think if we just had Phalanx Beetle, it would just be one more body that I could kind of step through and trade places with, so it gives him more spacing and me more spacing to cast Permafrost. Just using Foxfire here to trigger Battlesphere. The +3 Athame. One of these days I'm going to do an Athame run. Okay, there's Vaults. 1. What are we sitting at? Almost done training on Forgecraft. 13% on Servitor. That's definitely getting into a better place. What do we do about this? We could just go up, run away, or I could spam Permafrost. And now we're going to go up. I might have been cutting it a little close there. How many spell levels? 4. Almost level 21. I got to remember to take strength again for the challenge because we got to have 10 base strength to get the 5 challenge points for that on the conduct. I've taken it once early, and now I'm saving one of those strength levels for late. Trying to distribute the downside of not taking int. You know, losing 4 int over the entire lifespan of this character is kind of a big deal when you're only sitting at 19 int. Yeah. Servitor's pretty resistant to that, right? He's got 2 pips of cold, only a bit of armor. Yeah, it seems fine. Ooh, Banisher. Chance is not much. It's the Hurl Damnation that's really the problem. Yeah, we just started... Where are we here? We just started Vaults 2, so I think we're going to open with Infernal Servant. Hopefully this can carry a little bit. It's not great. It's about as bad as the Balrog, unfortunately. What do we do? Could do Vile Clutch through here. Seems okay. Maybe I'll reach over this guy. There we go. Nice. Good kill. Go get him. I'm just going to try to regen my mana. If I could find a mana regen amulet, it'd be a pretty big difference. Demon down already. Oof. You guys don't like cold, right? As fast as I was cruising through S branches, I've really slowed down here and Vaults. Partially because we're low rolling on the demons, I guess. Oh, there's the mark. Okay, we knew it was coming. There it is. I'm still at 6 picks piety. I'm going to go demon again. We get the poison one against stone enemies. That's a little subpar. Well, if he chases me, then we'll get Permafrost Eruption. Okay, keep moving. We're trying to get back towards the stairs, I think. Did the demon just die? Yes. Green Death dies. So weak. I guess that's an argument, realistically, for getting level 19 or so in invocations, because then at least we would have some more tier 1 demons to pick from. What does that look like? 26 is the cost, almost 27 actually, to get that up 2 more levels. Well, let's top off fighting and forgecraft first. We do want, yeah, we want that at 19 for crypts, because the next demon we get, the next T1, is the Zitzelmittel, which has Dispel Undead, which will be quite good for us in crypt. So I think we're going to train that in the background. I'm going to focus Earth Magic. Let's see, 13% on Spellforge Servitor. Sitting at 5 spell levels. About to level up, though. I backed into here just so that my positioning meant that I wasn't going to take cold damage, but I do have 3 pips of cold resist, so maybe that doesn't matter too much. Forgecraft guy doing nothing. Yeah, it's a little awkward. That's the downside of Permafrost Eruption. Great spell. Does not work when things are right next to you. Let's see, I've got Blink just to create some separation. Level 21. Okay, we are taking strength here, like I say, just for the challenge, not for optimization purposes, that's for sure. But there we go. We got 5 more points on the challenge. And have 6 spell levels. So I think we're going to go ahead and get the armor from the beetle for now. Just double checking. I think that's probably the play. It's going to make a big difference here in vaults, given that everybody has physical damage. That's on C. So basically we're going to open with that and Spellforge Servitor. Basically every fight. We're sitting up at 20 AC now from 15, so it gives us 5, right? Let's see, H on Blink. Yep, I'm gonna just run away. Okay, we got double, what are these guys called? Mechamists. One of which has pole arms. We got Yara's target, and it's nice. Cool. Okay, we're at 152 max HP with 13 fighting. Currently focusing Earth. Maybe I just make these equal to get invocations up faster. I do really feel like our demons should be carrying us harder here than they are. Got marked again. Let's blink. That was a bad blink. Try once more with the demons. We get the poison demon again. Okay. What else can we do? Oh, yeah, Vile Clutch. Vile Clutch is pretty good against a guy like this. Boy, oh boy. Oh, now he's mited. Do I just teleport here? 63 on the melee, and he's got 3d25 crystallizing shot. Is real painful. How many TPs? I got 13 TPs. Most of the floor is cleared. We're going to do it. And then we're going to Vile Clutch just to hold them in this position, hopefully. Cool, got there. Now I'm still marked, and I'm only just around the corner. Suboptimal. Retreating into the unknown, well marked. Double miscasting, Servitor. And apparently this guy's faster than me. Yeah, 150 speed. He does 25 plus 15. Throw barbs is 2d13. I'm going to go Cacophony. Step through. Just keep moving. Where are we going? That stair up there, I guess? Huh. I've got 4 Ambrosias. I could just Ambrosia here, probably. Yeah, let's do that. Cacophony gone, but we're going to get there. Okay, try a different stair. A acquirement scroll. What do we get? Amulet of Chemistry. You could have been MP regen. That would have been nice. Enfeeble, Anguish, Cause Fear. I already have Cause Fear. I think I have Anguish too. Maybe Enfeeble. I don't know. Can't wear a shield. Gold. Is it gold? Bummer. What can we buy with gold? I've got 1,500. We have another number of evocables. We could buy Splinterfrost Shell. That's a thing. It's basically online. It creates space for a permafrost eruption, so it works with the build. And Crystal Sphere. How far is that? 83. Yeah, maybe. There's also Diamond Saw Blades. I talked about that for a while. 4d6. It's only got 17 power. I'd need to take off, and maybe I should do that now anyway. I need to take off Battle Sphere to get more power back. Sphere of Battle, rather. I'd be putting this on probably, empowering Fire and Alchemy. I've also got Mesmerism. That's an option. Yeah. I don't know. On the spells, definitely feel like I'm missing something. And the problem is that Permafrost Eruption by itself kind of isn't good enough in some ways. Oops, I just missed that. That's weird. Why didn't my... Oh, my sphere was trapped outside the door and it didn't respawn it. Interesting. Not what you'd expect to happen necessarily. Whole party ranged guys. Luckily, I have effectively 29 EV against them, given my Scarf of Repulsion. Should be fine. Especially if I can pull them this way and then let Servitor hit. Yep, that works pretty well. Okay. Bolts 2. It's kind of slow going, I gotta say. We could go do Elf instead, maybe. Bio Clutch, please. Cool. When the enemies stay distant, and we can focus them, it's fine. We got plenty of damage. When they group up on us, it feels pretty bad. Too bad I couldn't get that Gell's Gavatambourine real quick before they got on me. Okay, there's a Yaras. Again. One more time. Okay, let's try Servant again. We get a poison one again. My luck today is not what it was yesterday, that's for sure. Do I want to Quicksilver that, or do I want to start moving away? Let's see. Oh, I got Croc. I keep forgetting I have Croc to make some distance. Like, he dies immediately, but at least it gives me a little distance. I could make 2 demons. I'm still sitting at 6 piety. Let's do it. We get Caco Demon. Okay, we kill the guy that's buffing the animals. And now Croc again? Cool. Okay, this is going in our direction now. We got another archer down there, unfortunately. And Cacodemon dies. All of a sudden, the demons aren't pulling their weight anymore. 72 to hit on that? I'll take that. Those odds. I'm just going to go upstairs. 29 EV effectively. Seems fine. Go down somewhere else. Still sitting at full pips of, full piety. 6 pips of piety. Ooh, I think we need to kill that guy for sure. That could have been real bad if he summoned a bunch of enemies in here. 2 of these and I'm out of mana. Oh dear. Let's see. Finding myself in way too many of these situations where it's like, this is all of a sudden a sticky situation. I could demon. I get Blizzard. Man, one time. Executioner, one time. I'm going to teleport, unfortunately. I think that's the play. Cool, good teleport. Okay. Maybe I should, until I get mana regen, stick with Foxfire and like Vile Clutch or something like that, maybe. Something a little more mana efficient than spamming Permafrost Eruption. Seems like a good idea. Meanwhile, there we go. Got time, Servitor. Yowza. Good thing I have the Scarf of Repulsion here. Let's get inside the door, just so red guy can't lock it for me. Pretty good Yara's target there. Another one, and one more for good measure. Now he could lock the stairs. How much do I care? Not that much, I guess. There, he locked it. Unlocked it. And is this... I wonder if this is going to be Rogue's pack, maybe. Let's go ahead and reset. We'll get our mana back. Go down somewhere else. Asterion, you say? The other Makhleb worshipper. Who's the better Makhleb worshipper, I wonder? He's got a Demon Blade of Spectral. Does he always? I feel like he kind of always does, actually. Haste. Okay, I can dispel that. Croc. And you're dead. Easy peasy. Okay, what's this? Well, if I needed any kind of resistances, the N plus is kind of cool on that. But I do not. I am perfect on resistances. Ooh, careful here. Lots of cold damage. Shouldn't be a problem with Foxfire. Yep, seems fine. It's amazing what a level 1 spell can do with Battlesphere, huh? What do you have? Holy Sword? Ice Blast. I'm not sure why that's purple. Like, when you have 3 pips of ice resistance, cold resistance, seems like that's not too much of a threat. Getting surrounded a little bit here, which is fine. Oh, I was hoping to croc into Yara's. That didn't work out. There we go. That'll work. And now I can croc again because my croc died. Sweet. Elephants with their Beastmaster. Just keep moving back. If I can go up here, I will. Nope, I cannot. I figured that would be the case. Croc's trying to pull him back. I'm going to go Demon again. We get Balrog. How much damage do you do? 40 plus 15? Jeez. The same situation over and over and over tonight. What's my armor at? 24. So I've got just enough damage reduction. I think he can't kill me in 1 turn. Tactical says, did not realize the permafrost synergy. With are you thinking with Croc and with the allies and stuff? Anything to make distance, right? And it's why I'm thinking about the Splinterfrost shell as well, because you can force that space and then cast permafrost over top of it. So that works quite well. I think maybe it's kind of a weird play, but I think if I cast Beetle here, I go up to 29 armor. I think that's doable. But you know what? I'm just going to play it safe. I think that would have worked, but I'm just going to Gals here. Because it's guaranteed survival. I don't need to risk maybe I survive with, a couple HP or whatever. That ain't worth. $91 to hit with Curare. Let's do it. Balrog to kill. Ooh, gotta watch out for that guy. More ranged enemies. Big ones, too. Okay, guys, can you get those killed quickly, please? Maybe? Yeah, Balrog, I mean, you'd expect him to be pretty good, and he's kind of just not. He's a bit of a disappointment, I gotta say. I think it's because I ought to check his armor next time I get him. I think he probably doesn't have very much in the way of defenses. These guys again. These are some of my least favorite enemies. Those crystallizing golems. Turns out permafrost does just fine against them, though. Cool. So many Beastmasters on this floor, too, just like around every corner. Luckily, this one isn't too scary. It's the elephants that are more scary. I don't take very much in the way of fire damage. Yeah, there we go. Just Yara's the back line for the win. Oh, did I miscast twice there? Yeah, and then got it on the third time, I think. Okay. Hey, Nicola. Okay, we do have electrical resistance, but he is still scary. He's no longer bugged. He used to be bugged in 0.33. I think they fixed that in 0.34. I hope it's... Oh, no, I'm in trunk. Yeah, they fixed it in 3.4, and I'm in trunk, so his damage isn't bugged. He's still scary, though. Hey, Sarah Spiel. DCSS needs a Steam release with hundreds of achievements like Cogmind. Little 2 a.m. gaming. For me, it is 8 p.m. gaming here, so thanks for joining. Yeah, there is talk actually about doing a Steam version from one of the fork developers. And I think the idea gets some pushback from the mainline DCSS devs, actually. I'm not sure on the logic behind all of it, but I think it has something to do with some of the copyright issues or something, because it is an open source game, and I think it's like copyleft or whatever, and then there's problems with Steam and that, maybe. Don't quote me, but there's both talk about it and pushback to it in general. So it's on people's radars, no doubt. Anyway, we're going to back up from Nicola to about here until he comes around the corner. Yep, and then we'll Vile Clutch into Eruption. He's scary, man. He is scary. Vile Clutch again. How about Eruption? Eruption. Got there. Nice. Yeah, his damage used to be bugged such that it bypassed more of your armor than it was supposed to be. And so you ended up like taking double damage through your resistances, which luckily has been fixed to my knowledge. But I still have PTSD or something from the old version when he would just like one-shot you with his chain lightning in Swamp or whatever. Okay, here's Crypt Entrance, it looks like. I'm just gonna croc back. Vile Clutch, Vile Clutch, croc. Nice. Wow, that looked almost like a double permafrost eruption when I crocked. I don't know what it was exactly. Cool. Who else we got in here? Surely he had some friends, right? Yeah, what's Stone Arrow E? Okay, there's Crypt. So we definitely will be going into Crypt at some point. Seraph saying, wonder if the copyright comes into play if the Steam release would be free like mainline, like main DCSS. Regardless, always fun to watch you crush the game. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know the deal with Steam, the Steam release thing. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with some copywriting issues and stuff. And like who's in control of it, and is there money being gained from it or not, and where does that money go? And like there's all kinds of questions when dealing with stuff like that. Okay, Vaults 4. We got Desolation of Salt, which I would like to find. I'm not stoked on this entrance here, I gotta say. It could be okay, but everything's in melee, which I'm not good at dealing with. I might just go back up and go around the corner here. Boy, is this even worse, potentially. I could try to go up and I could get the door shut on me. Yeah. What else could I do? I've got a poison scroll. I don't like the red guy and this cage here. I think I'm going to try to go up. We'll try our third downstairs. Boy, they're all surrounded. All of them had enemies around them. Okay, this one is the least scary of them, I think. So summon ally, croc back. I can't be constricted, but I'm worried about the paralysis. Let's open up with a demon, I think. We got an actual hostile demon here, which isn't a particularly scary one. Blizzard demon, which is very lame. What about an ice blast? I have triple pips of ice resistance. I'm just going to hit myself with that. Youch. Is this a Gels? Gels might help here. A little bit. And then, like, I've got Quicksilver, but what about Putrefy on this guy? Seems all right. Going to quickly spread to everyone. And Permafrost Eruption. I'm sitting at 25 AC. I could summon my tank. So I go up to 31. I also took damage that turn, unfortunately. How much do you do? 54 with Trident of Protect. That's too much. I am at 31 AC, so that's pretty good GDR. Could croc back. I think I take no damage this turn if I do that. Now I could step through again. Okay, he's dead. Cool. And now we just need everybody to die, please. I could Ambrosia. I could Rev Scroll. I've got 5 of them just to find Desolation Assault. The thing is, we don't actually need loot right now. I have all the loot I need except for we could use a Earth Magic, what's it called? Manual. That would be nice. Or like a fighting manual would be good. Spellcasting, right? Other than manuals, though, we don't need loot because full resistances, double wizardry ring, etc. So I don't know. I think we might save the Rev Scroll. I need more evocables. That's what I should go buy. Is the lightning rod would be good here. What's the other one I've got in the shop? We've got lightning rod. Oh no, we got condenser vein. I thought we had lightning rod. Womp womp. That's a 71. Okay, let's focus on the fight. What are we doing? We've got a bit of throwing. I could throw a jab through these guys. Hey, it's good. Now, as long as this guy doesn't summon anybody, that'd be great. Hit you with 69% on the Curare. Nice. Okay, and you're dead. Okay, I think we're just going to hope that we find Desolation of Salt. Actually, I should have been reading chat there. Whistle nearby, nearby, nearby. So maybe it's right through one of these doors. Now it's very distant, really? I don't know how that works. Long blades, bombard. 3%. Hey, is that the solution to my problems right now? It could be. I can certainly afford it. Otherwise, we've got Malign Gateway, which I have like no training in, right? Can I hit the right button, please? Yeah, no training effectively. Summon Mana Viper. I do have some hexes. But yeah, it's online. I really think Bombard could be the thing. Do I want to buy that? I can get it online right now, right? I gotta unlearn six spell levels, which would be what? Like Stone Arrow and Putrefaction, maybe? Probably, yeah. I mean, it's a direct upgrade to Stone Arrow. Putrefy has been great all game. It's kind of fallen off. Obviously, it drains me, which isn't great. So we could. I think we do that. Yeah, I'm going to buy it. Bombard, 3% fail rate. But I'm going to try to find that desolation real quick. And we find it. Nice. Good stuff. It is currently, does it say it's crumbling? Yeah, it's a crumbling gateway. So in we go. And now we're going to try to make it to an outside edge. Holy Wrath Sword. Oh dear. Okay, just backing up. Letting my friend do some damage, maybe. Okay, he's off the screen. Let's summon another one. I'll just keep going down. You want to go vertically here because you get to the edge faster than if you go sideways. That is the thinking. If anything gets in melee with me at this point, I will croc. As soon as I see the edge, I'm probably Box of Beasts. Yep, there we go. Box of Beasts into croc. Into Demon. We get Cacodemon. Now what I'd like to do is learn Bombard while I'm standing here and they're fighting for me. Is that a little too ballsy? I don't think it is. So Putrefy doesn't work here anyway because these guys are like constructs or whatever they are. So I can't putrefy them anyway, so it doesn't matter. And Stone Arrow, yeah, we'll get rid of that. I probably can't learn the spell while I'm standing here. How much damage do you do? 20? And I have 20 AC, so probably not too big of a deal. Ooh, I could teleport away from this. That's a lot of enemies. I could also Immolation Scroll, come to think of it. I've got 3 of them. Does Immolation feel good here? I think it does. What's this guy's fire resist? None, so he's going to die. Probably. And it makes a ton of noise. But it probably clears this fight. Oh, negative clouds. I bet that cancels my Immolation Scroll. What do you think? I bet it does. Does it matter? Because they're still going to explode. It just that the lingering clouds don't exist. I think it still works. I'm going to try it. I want to know. This is more of an experiment than anything, maybe. Oh no, look at that. The Salt Links can't even be enchanted with Immolation Scroll. Huh. Did I click the right one? Yeah. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, I learned something anyway. Okay, let's don't do that. What else we got? Cacophony. Makes a lot of loud noise. It's going to pull enemies in. Feels pretty okay. There's a decent amount of XP in this area to recharge it. Let's do it. Well, Cacophony will teleport away if I need to. I really don't want this summoner to summon stuff. There's actually two summoners, or two convokers here, and then these guys actually summon. Still Winds, Lightning Bolt, and... Oh, did they not summon? I could have swore that they summoned. Oh, it's this guy down here. This guy summons. You have Abjuration and Shadow Creatures. Okay, I'm going to go Immolation, I think, because it now hits many more enemies. My cacophony is not resistant to the fire. We do have negative clouds on us. I'm going to do it. Let's see what happens. Now we got crystallizing golem. Cacophony's making a bunch of noise, so maybe it's a trigger teleport right now. And then these guys are going to start exploding, and I'm going to teleport away while that happens, more or less. 2 to 4 turns on teleport. I could wait just a bit longer, maybe. My finger is on the trigger, I'll say that. Let's see, I could Yara's like backline here like this to trigger the fire. Let's do that. No, it didn't trigger on this guy. Okay. I just need more damage. Let's dispel you. Yeah, the negative clouds is meaning that it's not triggering how you'd expect it to or want it to. Okay, let's teleport away. There, negative clouds went away. We're getting clouds now. I assume cacophony is still making lots of noise. Yep, okay. We're just gonna head north. Away from that grouping of enemies. I'm gonna summon demon. We get blizzard demon. What about Invispot? Does that help us here? Against the saltlings it does. It doesn't get the crystal golem. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Croc. Ooh, Guardian Serpent, you say? That could be a bit problematic, actually. Looks like it can't see invis. It can see invis, it just hasn't spotted me yet. Cacophony is off. I'm going to teleport again. Did I just teleport to like 2 tiles over? Yeah, I did. I teleported from there to there. Excellent teleport scroll. Let's try again. Okay, now I teleported from up there down to here. And this guy has Holy Wrath Sword. That's terrible. We are undead after all. I'm not sure that this salt place was worth going into, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, he's seen me, so I could croc back just to make space. Feels good. Then I'm going to teleport again. I'd like to be on the other side of the map, please. Hey, that'll do. Let's summon a demon again. We get a poison demon. Hoarfrost cannon. Probably not using it. I'm going to summon demon again. That one died really quickly. Hey, we got an executioner. Okay, now we're talking. So now I just need executioner to haste up. And then we're going to be rolling at that point. Let's Vile Clutch all these guys. Ooh, he's mited now. Executioner, buddy, do the thing. Make the kill, please. I'm going to unleash destruction against the summoner, I think. Okay, and then we'll Yara's in the backline against summoner. Okay, he hasted. Please don't die. I really need your help, demon. Who could I Phantom Mirror? I could Phantom Mirror the summoner. That kind of feels good, maybe. Let's try. Executioner down, just that quick. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. My demons just are not holding up. I'm going to summon another one. There, we just now went down to 5 pips of piety. Kako should be able to do something, right? Yeah, cool. Go get him. Please don't die. Watch him die. He's about to. Oh, and we got the Guardian Serpent. Okay, teleport again. Yep, Kako dies. Wow, this is rough. Super rough. Let's slow you down. Oh, he's going to summon. Nice, we got the one shot. Keep going. You got this. I believe in you. Ambrosia, go. Recharge. I'm not sure I called a mistake, but the thing I'm missing right now is Bombard, right? I need the chance to learn it. Maybe I can do it right now. It's kind of risky. But if we had Bombard online, we got it. Okay, so that's a big deal. And now we're going to imbue Servitor with Bombard. We got it. Okay, now we should be able to cruise, I think. A little more. Meanwhile, I'm going to cast Foxfire just to trigger Battlesphere. Yeah, I think this already feels better. Just like having Servitor be able to do things from melee range feels a lot better, actually. This guy's got a trident. I've already got a cool trident, though. I don't need that. Let's not let him touch me, though, if I can help it. Just kidding. I'm going to let him touch me in all the wrong ways. Oh, I got mesmerized? Yes. Back up to 6 pips of piety already. Like, the demon only costs, like, what, 4 to 6 piety or something like that out of 200? So it's not terribly expensive. I'm going to do armor. I'm going to croc back. I'm going to try yet again on a demon. What's a jab look like here? 81 to hit? He's shooting a sling at me. Okay. Is that something I need to worry about? Probably not. Ooh, maybe? You have an enchanted sling? Nah, sling of freezing. It's not nothing. Do Ambrosia again? Let's do. Okay, pretty good Ambrosia. And now I think we Foxfire. Okay, got there. Yeah, that's how Desolation Assault is sometimes, though. It's just, you get swarmed. Everything is really loud here. Like the sound carries really far. And so you can get into some pretty sticky situations. Ooh, got surrounded. Okay, I think I just blinked probably. I got surrounded again, looks like. Which is fine. Can I croc back? Let's see. Bombard is on D. Kill you. No more teleporting around, please. Oh, there's our holy damage guy. Servitor, can you kill him, please? There we go. Okay, Sticky Flame, Freezing Cloud, another Chemistry Amulet. What are we wearing? Oh, the finger. It has int on it. It's not nothing. I'm going to pick it up for good measure. Just spamming Foxfire. gonna keep doing it, I think. Ooh, might have spammed it a little too much. Little too much. Ooh, nice blink. Beautiful stuff. Gotta love it. Servitor, I believe, is still alive. Just got knocked back, right? Yes. Okay, so do I just wait for him to come back? Infinite Will, I should have known that. What are you weak to? Quicksilver, obviously. Maybe Ice Blast? Yeah, feels good. Where's Servitor? He's not coming, is he? Oh yeah, he's over here. Let's go back to him. Cover my retreat, Servitor. I'm going to summon Demon again, too. Balrog. Probably doesn't do anything against you, does he? Nope. Infinite Fire Resist. Womp womp. It's going to take another teleport scroll. Of all the tiles. Look how many tiles there are. So many tiles here. And the teleport just moves us, what, 6, 7 tiles over? Terrible. Terrible RNG here. It's okay. We're going to carry on. We got Cacophony back online, so we could do that. That probably handles Crystal Guardian guy here. Yeah, cool. Along with Servitor, of course. That's surely got to be just about the whole area, right? As much noise as I've made. I've used Cacophony twice now, I think. That's just a ton of noise. Okay, yep, that's it. Boy, that was kind of rough. And now we got 3 of these guys surrounding. So they've got cleaving, random ugly thing, max 45 damage. So we definitely don't want to be in melee with that. Or at reach length, I guess it were. As it were. Teleport again. We're down to, what, 5 teleport scrolls from 12? That was very expensive on the scrolls. I was just debating leaving vaults. I think we keep pushing onward. We've got better position now. I think it's going to be okay. I could pull out and go elf, which doesn't feel terrible. But like if Servitor can do some work for me here, he can carry me the rest of the way through this area, which would be nice. Yeah, Bombard definitely is doing some work. Cool. Okay, let's slow down. Got to think about my mana efficiency again. Because when I get out of position like this with Servitor, he's way over here. The Bombard knocking him all over the place like a pinball machine. Probably ought to just resummon in that case, I guess. And then hopefully he can kind of hold his own over here. Let's do Forge Beetle. Yeah, this might be a little much, especially with the Convoker. Okay. Let's reset that. Go somewhere else. They're making me work for my experience here, that's for sure. Holy War Axe. Only done getting melee, should be okay. All right, what I'm thinking is I want to go back or down with Croc. That'll do. Switch in. Permafrost. I don't care if it hits those guys, doesn't matter. There we go. Holy Wrath Flail. Gee whiz. Let's random blink. Servitor. Croc. Cool. Got there. Yeah, this feels much better than did Permafrost Eruption on Servitor. Oh yeah, there we go. And then just spamming Battlesphere. You know, it's not a ton of damage, but it's something. Like, it moves the needle, no doubt. 3 Scrolls of Teleport. I don't actually need them right now, but I might buy them. 288 gold. I guess we'll just take this acquirement right now for gold. It's only 600 and some. Womp womp. See, I've got 6 right now. How many brilliant spots do I have? Just 1? Okay, let's buy that too, actually. Yeah, we'll just buy both these. That's fine. About got to be the floor, right? Hey, there's Splinter Brush Shell. Nice. Didn't even have to buy it. So we could get that online. We're at 15.6 on Earth. What does that make Shatter look like? Wait a minute, where's Shatter? In here? 91. Okay, so we've broken the 100 boundary. If we can just, like I said at the beginning of the stream, if I could even just get this down around 50%, that'd be enough to break Tomb, just to break into the walls and kind of subvert that challenge, I guess. Is there anything we could get rid of? I need 4 spell levels, I think, for Splinter Brush Shell. There's a world where I trade Croc for Shell. You know, it's a 1-to-1 trade. I'm not loving that. I like Croc quite a bit. I actually wonder about getting rid of Permafrost Eruption. As good of a spell as it is, it kind of seems silly, but like, it's worth a lot of spell levels. I'm not using it a ton. Servitor, can you do some work, please? There we go. That's what I wanted. Cool. Ooh, ouch. Hello. Why do you do so much damage? I need to keep my armor dude up and running more often. Hello, Spectral Brand. Don't want to be standing next to that, I don't think. Okay, that's the floor. That's vaults. Boy, that was slow going. I expected that to be much, much easier than that. We got to 19 invocations, so we can get the Zitzel Middle demons, the T1 undead demon. I'm looking at fighting and spellcasting here just because they're so cheap. I think because we have that demon unlocked, we could go Crypts now and feel pretty good about it. I'm immune to Torment. I have full negative resistances. Bombard is very good in crypts, so maybe we do that. Keep working on Earth Magic. Maybe I'll get a little spell casting as well, given how cheap it is. I'd like it to be maybe at like, let's see, we're at 47 max mana right now. I don't know. I kind of want it at 15. I want fighting at 15 just for the HP. Yeah, I think we'll train all that. Okay, we'll go Crypt. The upside as well with Crypt is if we can find Tomb, we get 5 more points on the Crawl Cosplay Challenge. So that's worth it. There's good XP in here. The enemies are a little bit softer, maybe. Let's summon Demon. We've got 6 pips Piety. Hey, we get the demon in question. Zitzilmittel. He can do Torment, which we're immune to. He can do Bolt of Draining, which the enemies are immune to, which leaves him with Dispel Undead Ranged, probably. 3D 32. Unresistible by the undead. That should be quite good, I expect. Let's find out. For my part, I am going to summon my allies and then save my mana, more or less. As much as I can. Could do Destruction here, maybe. Cacophony's back online already. Let's use it. Let's use Destruction, that is. You slow, don't you? Yeah, drain speed. Quite an entrance here. There's like paths above and around this area. Kind of awkward. Maybe I'll just Croc, actually. Get away from that. Switch. Vampire has a 1% chance to paralyze. That's fine. We see invisible, so do our demons. Yeah, this is fine. Let's not get meleeed, but otherwise it's whatever. Switch. 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 Cool. Okay. And we don't have to stop and heal either, so we can just keep cruising with our demon, who is currently brillianced. So 3D 38 on the damage for Dispel Undead ranged. Wow, that's good. Go get him, man. I believe in you. Oh, I should have believed in you less. All of a sudden I'm taking damage from vampires who should be one shot. Again, I come back to, is Executioner actually the best demon right now? For me. I don't know, maybe. Okay, here's a real challenge. Ancient Champions. I'm going to throw a Vile Clutch down there just to help. Servitor, maybe? Ooh, yeah, that was the Dispel Dead, I think. Doing all that damage. Yeah, get him, Demon. Okay. That was a good idea. I was not sure how it was going to pay off, training that to 19, specifically for Crypts, but it looks like it's paying off. I'm gonna... Ooh, 12 on Unleash Destruction. Can I just throw something, maybe? I should have Silver Jabs by now. Mephitic Cloud. A little late for that. Ooh, oh, Demon died. Shoot. I was trying to switch with him and tank for him a bit. That's okay. Back to Bombard. It worked. Let's see, do I just want to Bombard here in general? Maybe. See, I think I've probably got most of this floor. This looks like it's going to be the bottom right corner. The top is over here, so I might just cacophony, pull the rest of stuff, everything in. Feels fine, I think. Ooh, what do you do? Brain bite. Is that smite based? Range 7. No, so I think it needs line of sight. So as long as I stand right where I'm at, I should be okay. Nope, he's draining my mana. I was wrong. Abandoned plan. I was wrong. Luckily, though, cacophony means he is confused, and so is that guy. Nice. Yeah, the fact that cacophony can confuse otherwise unconfusable enemies is super good, actually. Ooh, Doom 42. Should have been paying closer attention to that. It's crocked back. Okay, what are we doing against you? Ice Blast. I got 2 Gels up online. Yeah, I got a bunch of Ice Blasts. Let's do that. Of course, I can't hit the guy in front of me. I just want to kill the Doom guy. Where's Servitor? Servitor being real slow here. How about a net? 50% chance, coin flip? Okay, I'll take the net. And then Ice Blast. Cool, got him. It can't be overstated how much of a difference mana regen amulet would do for me right now. Ooh, let's unmake you. Just keep unmaking creatures by the vampire. Just trying to lock him down. He really, really dislikes Vile Clutch because he has a bunch of armor and not a ton of HP. There we go. Interesting little vault we've got here on Crypts 1. Orcbow freezing. Why does he have Umbra? I don't see a reason for him to have Umbra. Huh. I'm not sure. Summon a demon again. Whoa, he decided to summon demons too. Okay, let's unmake the flare, I think. And then unmake his invisibility. So far, so good. I'm going to croc back. Oh, this is not a summon. Okay, unmake you. Got the vampire. Did I mention how I really need to keep my armor beetle up and online? I've already forgotten. Cool. Okay. Get him, friend. Sweet. Get out of there. Regen mana. Yeah, I mean, I get 25% extra armor with the beetle up. That's, you can't overestimate that, or underestimate that, rather. That's a big deal. It's a Yurdamal vault with a freaking bone dragon that I took an extra step towards. That's a bit unfortunate. Croc. Armor. Croc. He keeps one-shotting my croc. And now my servitor is all the way back there, so I'm going to resummon him. Switch in. Lock him down. Hopefully that's enough. I guess I am immune to his miasma, so maybe he's not that big of a deal, actually. What a vault. Usually you don't have that much problem on Crypt 1. Nice troll leather armor there. RC strength. Mostly I get a blinking scroll. Okay, that's Crypt 1. Down we go. Okay, all of our evocables are online again. I just want this guy dead, really. Doom sitting at 38. I got to keep my eye on that. There's potentially a lot of Doom here. And of course I'm undead, which means it lasts like twice as long or something. I don't know, longer anyway. Let's get a demon. I'm sitting at 6 pips piety again, so that's fine. Get a Caco demon. Should be decent. Man, that guy's strong, and he's hasted, so let's undo that. A little bit of a bombard fight here. What's the play? What's your cold resist? 1 pip? I can't not hit my allies. I could grab a tambourine, which feels okay, because that bombard could really hurt me. Yep, let's do that. It'll recharge. It's fine. Luckily with Tyrant, we have about 200 turns of having our demon around, which is a pretty good chunk. Pretty good chunk of time. Don't want to push it too far though, of course, because I don't have any mana. So like if he despawns all of a sudden and I don't have mana, that's a problem. Well, he's pretty strong though. Can't see any susceptible creatures with my croc. Excuse me? What, because he's transparent? Because my croc can't see him? Dude, did croc get a nerf? That it can't target invisible foes even if I can see invisible? The crocodile wouldn't be able to see that. You don't say. I feel like that's a nerf in Trunk. I'm going to have to figure that out. Because I'm pretty sure you used to be able to target foes you could see. The croc didn't need to see it. Just you. That's interesting. And not great. Not a fan of that. Sentinel's mark. That's fine. I'll stand on the stairs. Quite a few enemies left on the floor. I guess I've only got about halfway explored. That was not the button I wanted to press. Let's see. I think we're just going to pull out here. Go down a different downstairs. Seems fine. Ouch. Now he keeps doing damage to me, right? Drains a small amount of their magic. No direct line of fire required. If the enemy has near emptied magic reserves, they'll take double damage. And it's 4 to 8 star. So it's not that much damage, is it? Seems like to me. Let's summon a demon. There we go. Taking a few extra turns here and there to regen mana. There's another one. Oh, and a Draugr down south. Okay. Should be fine. Yeah, there we go. More Draugr. Okay, that's probably most of the floor, I'm guessing, after the alarm trap and everything. Ooh, hello. Wasn't expecting all you here. Immediately killed Balrog. Servitor actually stronger than Balrog is. A little silly, I think. Please be an experience pot. Cancellation. And magic. Okay, my first magic pot. And cancellation is good too. Vampire Prince, you say, and I am immediately unable to move. Did he hit me with Graveclaw, maybe? I think that's probably why. Dominate Undead. What does that do to me? Change the allegiance of nearby undead. Adventurers, being famously headstrong, cannot be fully controlled by this spell and instead lash out randomly for the duration of its effect. So it's a hex, I think. Yeah, so you get hexed. 17%. It's fine. Oh, and I can't move. Ugh. Okay. There we go. Servitor got him. Those guys are a little scary, gotta say. What a vault that was. 2 for 2 on Crypt's crazy vaults. All right. Let's have a check. We've got 5 spell levels. We're at 78% now on Shatter. If I could unlearn 2 spell school, 2 spell levels, whatever. Splinterfrost Shell is right there. What could I do? Maybe get rid of Croc. I hate to do it, but I think I'm going to. I've got 8 Amnesia Scrolls. Learn Shell. It has some overlap in functionality, no doubt about that. And then Ice Magic is particularly cheap, so we're just going to get like up to level 9 is probably enough. Cool. Down we go. Oh my god, all 3 stairways. And it's surrounded by Crystal Guardians, and it's the water one. So this whole area is like an island, and there's going to be flying enemies coming in, and we got Crystal Guardians. Splinterfrost Shell here actually looks pretty good, because I can do this. Okay, and there's Boris. Splinterfrost Shell got a graphical update, looks like to me, since last time I used it. Yeah, I like it. It's less a block of ice and more like a barricade with ice in it. Looks good. Okay, what's the play here? Summon Demon? Gravitambrine? Both? Cacophony? Actually, Cacophony seems really good. Blocks a lot of spaces. I'm going to summon Demon as well. Let's get a bunch of allies. We got Evil Caco Demon, who can shoot through these barricades, unfortunately, with Doombolt. That's unfortunate. I don't think I can do anything against him, can I? Not anything meaningful. I could, like, Gava Tambourine, maybe. But he's probably taking damage right there. I could Phantom Mirror Boris. That feels okay. All right. Phalanx Beetle. Okay, he attacked that and got damaged. This guy's dazed and confused, which is nice. Dazed and confused. Good reference there. What do I do? What's the play? I need some kind of smite targeted damage that isn't Permafrost Eruption. I got Vile Clutch. I could clutch him. Doesn't feel great. It's only one target. It is a thing. Could step down here, actually. Just get more bodies in between us. It's all right. Maybe. Oh, I do fly, actually. Come to think of it, I can fly down here. Then, if he shoots me, he's going to be shooting through multiple of these Splinterfrost shells, which feels okay. And now what? No great Yara's targets. Actually, my own demon isn't terrible. I don't know. Do I just pass turn? Maybe I just pass turn. See what happens. Could cast Foxfire. Foxfires don't even want to do anything. This is weird. This is a weird position. Because I feel like nobody's actually taking damage right now, are they? Like, Servitor is blocked. These guys aren't attacking. He should be attacking this. I don't know. I feel like nobody's taking damage. Okay, there's something happened. Just going to move over. Let's see. I could maybe unleash destruction like that. Yeah, that felt pretty good, actually. Step behind Servitor. Boris, I need you to go away, please. Bombard. It's pretty good. I wonder what shell looks like if I go here. Does it push them away? It does. Okay. Seems fine. Nice. I can't spawn my beetle anymore because I'm flying over the water. Okay. Let's summon another demon. We get Balrog in a good position there. Except he's going to die immediately to this draining scimitar, apparently. 37-18 damage, 160% speed, and he just took half the Balrog's health in a single shot. That's a bit silly. Seems a bit silly to me. There we go. Balrog down. Everybody else down, and we recover. Interesting little positional fight there. Okay, it is an island. I'm used to it being arranged a little bit differently, but... Oh, 2 mana drainers. Get wrecked, huh? I could... Maybe I'll dip around the corner, actually. Just to get out of line of sight. Summon Demon. It's an Executioner. Please, please do haste. And then regeneration. That would be fantastic. And what are we doing? Passing turns, more or less. You can fly. This bear can fly. It can travel through. Oh, it's a bunny yip. I thought it was a bear. It's a bunny yip. Bunny yips can swim, of course. We did get haste down here on Executioner, so that's great. It's confused, though. That's not great. And it's dead, just that quick. Okay, wow. Come on, Makhleb. You were carrying me so hard before, and now it's like useless. Like seriously, these little guys are just draining my life away. Doing little chip damage every turn. Wow, does that ever feel bad? Fog? Is this fog? I've got lots of allies on them. Surely there's a better answer. Maybe I just get damage out. They've got 1 pip of cold resist. I can hit just one of them. Let's try it. Wow, 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 wow. That's just too much damage from these little guys. I've got 5 heal pots. I've got 9 blinkings. Maybe I just blink down here and reset this. I've got no mana. Now I could Ambrosia. It's my last Ambrosia. What, for this guy? For a juvenile bat shock beast? Nah. We'll just reset. It's fine. Come back with Bombard. Or Permafrost Eruption? Yeah, let's do that. I didn't get there. Okay, there's one down. Let's try Demon again. We get Executioner again. Take 2. He hastes. Mind Burst? 32%. I could just do Ice Blast. Yep, that gets it. Nice. Okay, we got Regen and Haste on Executioner. Let's go to town. Malevolent Force. We get a Sentinel's Mark. I guess they'll come to us, huh? So I think we just go Servitor here. Or just miscast. Okay, great. I just want Executioner to kind of follow me. Good, he hastes. Wow, are you kidding me? Oh, it's a Caustic Shrikedraugr. So he's double fast, does 30 and 28 damage, and inflicts doom. And I'm sitting here not looking great, positioning-wise. Man, oh man, this is rough. I'm going to Gels. And I'm going to hope Balrog can do something against him. What other damage can I do? Ice Blast again? Nah. I'll hit my Balrog. I guess I should have, what? Done the Ice Barrier, maybe? Okay, for being marked, I didn't actually pull too much. That or the Executioner killed more than it seemed. But it sure seemed like he died quickly. Oh, I was going to check this guy's armor. Yeah, he has no armor class. 3 pips of EV, 1 pip of AC. Weak to cold, obviously. No Aralac. So if he gets hit with the wrong kind of damage, that's why he's dying super quick sometimes. He just, takes physical damage or cold damage and just rips. This is a map I'm not familiar with, actually. It's similar to one of the other layouts that's kind of common in Crypts 3, but it's like turned sideways kind of, and this is usually a gate into the main area, and that's not the case. It almost feels like Marjorie's pack, but I think it's probably not. It still could be. Lots of Balrogs too. It's really demony for crypts, isn't it? Feeling a little demony around here. Okay, we got Caco Demon. Just Yara's that. Let's see, I'm sending 8 mana, so I could do Armor Beetle. Feels good. Garg's coming. Still got Balrog. Servitor is still up as well. This is feeling okay. Okay. I'm doing all right. This feels like the main entry hall now. Maybe. Or just a side loot chamber here? I don't know. What a weird zone. And the Balrogs, too, are weird, I feel, for crypts. I'll reserve judgment until I see the whole thing, but this is a weird map. Okay, so this is going to be the main loot chamber, it looks like. There may actually be, so one of these could be tomb, and then the other side probably is going to be the loot vault or tomb, whatever's left over. I don't know. I kind of want to look before I get flanked or something. Ooh, hello. Yeah, this is going to be tomb. So we got Cursed Skull, we got Death Scarabs. Cursed Skull isn't too big a worry, I think. Outside the summons. You can't torment me. There we go. Oh, weird. I was like, yeah, this is definitely tomb, but it's not. It's just a little loot room. Had to animate dead, though. That's a thing. That essentially solves Vault 5 for us. Alongside, like, Ignition and... Or not Ignition, but Immolation and Torment Scroll. Earth Magic has taken a little while to level up, isn't it? Here we go. This is Tomb. We got mummies. Yep, we got mummies, we got sphinxes. What's your chance to paralyze me? 3? 3% to confuse? That's fine. This guy does holy damage, doesn't he? Yeah, oh, dispel undead ranged. 4. Okay, gotta be careful of that. Let's get a demon. We get Balrog. Ouch. Was that a smite? That hurt. Oh, Balrog. He's so weak. Oh my gosh. Sitting at 28 Doom. Just gotta keep my eye on that. Yeah, we gotta watch out for that guy. Who does miasma breath too? Okay. I suppose I knew that at some point. All right, there's Tomb. So we have seen Tomb entrance, and therefore we get 5 more points in our challenge. And we get at least half the loot for this area, I'd say. Arlek and Will, nah. We have a really cool trident on right now. There's a Radiate. A Radiate is always a good option to have online. Ancient Lich and regular Lich. Okay. Probably pull back into hallway here. Easy. Easy. Uh-oh. I let my friend disappear, and I just took a chunk of damage. My God. What do you do? Crystal Sphere at 3. Corrosive Bolt, which I'm resistant to, at 5. And you haste and other stuff. Gonna step down and back. Down and back. Okay, he just Orb of Destructioned him in the back, apparently, which is pretty cool. I could Gels just to pull them all together away from me. It seems all right. And keep moving. Yeah, he's gonna keep moving. Oops, passing turns in a bad spot there. What was I thinking? Hmm. Oh, I could Splinter Frost Shell. Does that feel pretty good? I think it might. He can Corrosive Bolt me. 3d39 minus, what, 50% of that? So he can't one-shot me. Yeah, 50% on corrosion. I believe that can be dodged as well. Penetrating Bolt, so probably not. It's Bio Clutch. Bio Clutch again. And now he's invis. Hmm. What do I do? I need mana. Always out of mana, seems like. Could Ambrosia Pot here. He probably just dies against that guy. Is he actually invisible? Slightly transparent, yeah. Don't have Cacophony. I think Ambrosia feels good here. It might feel really bad if he Corrosion Bolts me once, and then I'm like within kill range, and I have to Curing Pot before I can blink. That could actually feel quite bad. How fast are you? My speed, 108 max HP, sitting about 50%, which means he's in one-shot range of Servitor. I'm not sure Servitor can actually see him, come to think of it, because he's invisible. I could just use Curing to get me a little further away from the kill zone. Yeah, okay, so Servitor is not doing damage. And Lich is not doing any melee damage against my Splinter Frost Shell here. So it's not damaging him, which is awkward. I'm sitting at 3 mana. I guess I should just Ambrosia then. Oh, of course. Of course he breaks through immediately. Or they just disappear immediately. So I've got 7 mana. Okay, I ended up with 11 mana. Do I Yara's here so that Servitor can see him? Probably. Okay, Servitor immediately takes the hit. Do I bombard? He can LCS me for 3d48 now. Nah, I gotta blink away, I think. After all that. I could shell though, couldn't I? What's shell cost? 7. I'm 1 mana away from it. Shoot. I messed up. Let him get too close. The irony is that I waited an extra turn there when I could have done Cacophony even, which would have blocked the LCS. Yep, I think I got a blink. Don't have butterflies, do I? Nah. Oh, I guess silence. Hello. Affected by silence and anti-magic. So then he has a touch and a drain life, which I'm immune to. So he has 20 damage touch, and I'm at 100 health. And I have evocables. Okay, let's just silence. That seems better than using... Yeah, that's better than using blink. Okay, now he has infinite will. So I can Ice Blast, Flame, Quicksilver. I could net and melee. 76% chance to hit with him with it. And I've got damage of 16 at 1.3 delay. Feels pretty bad. I'm going to net you. Take a couple hits. Wow, that didn't do anything. Okay. Could Quicksilver. Okay, that didn't do anything either. Servitor is gone. Net again so I can walk away. It's a little awkward because he can cast and I cannot. Whoa, okay. Still silenced. No longer silenced. Dispel that. Now surely Servitor can kill him, right? There we go. Well, that was tedious. My God. Okay, the final loot chamber. What do we get? We get Haunt, which we already have. Cool Executioner's Axe with Reap on it that we're never going to use. A shield, a ring with nothing we need. Yeah, so pretty much nothing. A little bit of XP. We didn't even finish fighting there. Okay, let's go finish Elf now. See if there's any manuals, mainly, is what I'd be looking for, like a manual of Earth Magic, manual of spellcasting, something to that effect. We got 5 Rev Scrolls left. Do we have any in shops? Because I do, yeah, we have 1 here in Elf 2. We still haven't done Depths yet. But I want, let's see, I want like 5 Revs for Zot. We can, plus or minus 1, right? Minus 1 potentially. And then Tomb, we want like 1. So I can use 1 here. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do. That's okay. We'll buy it. There's an Amnesia Scroll as well. Rev. And summoning. Might as well buy that summoning while I'm here. I've got 3,000 gold. Nice. Okay. Now, Rev. All right. This one's not so bad. Single entrance castle version. You know, sometimes it has 4 entrances from each side. This one just has the single bottom entrance. That's fine. That's not so bad. Hey, another requirement. Give me something good. Gloves appearing. Probably not relevant, actually. I think we take the gold because we have some evocables we can buy, so that seems fine. Let me just make sure I can't enchant anything. Nope. All my stuff is fully enchanted. Carrying on. It's a very empty elf 3. Everybody's standing in the castle, it seems like to me. Okay. Let's see what the castle holds. Make sure we don't get flanked. How many brilliant spots do I have? 2? It's not a ton. Really, not a ton. Shatter's sitting at 69% fail. So it's like almost into the range where I could use it for Tomb. And we still got all of Depths, all of Zot. So I think we're going to be fine on that, actually. But if we could find a manual here, that would help. That would be great. Nice little escape hatch there if we need it. Okay. All the enemies are going to be clustered in here, and we have nothing for density. I guess I got Immolation Scroll, come to think of it. Yeah, we got 5 Immolations. We got 3 Torments, so that's a thing. We could do one then the other. Banishment chance, 2%. That's not bad. What's the play here? Probably Demon or Cacophony. Just to pull everything in and then immolate. Seems pretty good, actually. Okay. Now we'll immolate. Ooh, ouch. Just got hit for some damage there. LRD, I think, maybe? Yeah, probably. Torment. We got a mutator up here. Obviously, I'm undead, so that's okay. Didn't quite do what I had in mind, I guess. Splinterfrost Shell here feels bad because of all the LRD guys. Now they've got to run through fire, and they're pretty unlikely to do that. We got 6 picks of piety, so I could like step around corner, summon demon, or I could try to trigger all the fire with like an ice blast into here. I can only hit 2 of them, unfortunately. And this guy can step around corner. Probably is going to next turn. I'm gonna step. Yowza. Okay. We got to be careful here. We got 29 AC. I think we're going to Splinterfrost Shell to block that guy from getting in easily. So he took some damage there. Somebody else died, actually. There was an explosion somewhere. Now he's fast, 150, and he does 35 by 2 with speed rapiers. Whew. Scary dude. Scary, scary dude. I think we blink. Okay. And then do we shell again? Okay. Get our friend. He dies. We'll just unmake that. Did I miscast? I miscast Yares at 3%. Feels really bad, actually. I kind of think I have Brilliant Spot here. I'm going to step around corners so we don't get Hellfired, and I'm going to Demon. We get Executioner. That's big. Big one. Yeah, go get him, boys. Let's see. Quicksilver for that. Hits all three. Is my Demon going to die already? I can Quicksilver all these guys. Seems all right. What do you have? He's got basic rapiers, but is still fast. So still kind of a problem. Let's see. Splinter Frost Shell does push him back, but then I'm in... These guys probably just LRD. But if they LRD my Splinter Frost Shell, that is okay, because it hurts them. Yeah, that definitely pushes him back. Demon dies. I don't have a way to trigger anything here, immolation-wise. I'm going to step here so the LRD enemies are off the screen. Did that elf die? No. And I am frozen now, so I'm slow. Everything feels so sketchy on this character right now. Let's get more armor. Up to 28. Still brilliant. I could Yara's that guy. Cool, that gets rid of some of the Hoarfrost cannons at least. Could go again. Cool. He's brilliant, so I'm going to Yara's that. And hopefully my minion's going to kill him, right? Let's get another demon. Hey, it's an executioner. Okay, we're outside of LRD range, though I bet this guy can still be LRD'd. He's a construct, so probably. Not sure. That's LRDU. Now Executioner is on, hopefully, this guy, because he's scary. Just going to step down away from wall again. Deep Elf Elementalist dies. Okay. I'm going to hit you guys with Quicksilver. Cool, got one kill there. Executioner is hasted, so do we start hard carrying now, hopefully? That would be really nice, game. If we could have an Executioner that survived for a little while now. Been having bad luck with it lately. Hey, he's got health regen now, so I expect we're going to be cruising. Let's go get him. Ouch, LRD. Okay, there's the rest of the crew. I'm no longer brilliant, and they have summoned a fiend, unfortunately. Though I can't be tormented, and I have triple cold resist, so it's only really an issue for my demon friend here, I think. The Hellfire guy is probably more of a concern. LRD right there, Hellfire, Prism. What's your fire resistance look like, friend? Just 1 pip. So immolate is probably off the table. It doesn't have to be, though. It actually immolates the executioner as well. That's interesting. It feels pretty risky, I gotta say. I don't get hellfired right now, though, because the elf's standing right beside me. And yeah, I can be LRD'd, so that's really the concern. I've got 23 armor, though. Maybe this is the play. Let's try it. Okay. Now, how do I trigger it? I could Unleash Destruction. I could Ice Blast, maybe? Oh, yeah, on 4 dudes that have it right here. Boom, blew them up. I healed from that because Makhleb. These guys are covered in fire. Executioner is down. I could probably Ice Blast these 3 and get a kill. Seems pretty good, actually. Yeah, so I took damage, but I actually healed up more than I took damage. So I'm basically at full health. Feels good. Let's get Servitor in there doing damage. Throwing net, 20% on that guy. Probably 20% on Curai as well. Yes. I might throw it anyway. 57 to hit him in the back line. Oh, we got him on the 20%. Solid. I will take it. What about Mind Burst? 8%. We got Box of Beasts. That's a thing. Let's use it. I like that. Seems like a good thing. Juvenile Ox Shock Beast. See what you can do. Not sure where he went. Did he blink inside there or something? Unclear. Just hitting everybody with Curai. I might summon a demon friend. We get Caco Demon. Hey, that's a good one. Ouch. Little damnation there. Go get him, Caco Demon. We could think about a teleport now, I think. I'm going to guess with all the damage, all the noise rather, that I've made here, that most of this vault is pulled down south. So I could just as easily run back this way. Just because I'm out of mana. Caco Demon could die any turn right now. That said, everybody's debuffed. HD down, malmutated. Maybe I'm going to step back 1 because we still got this guy on screen, which is who I want him to kill. Okay, didn't get the kill. Let's summon another demon, and I'm just going to retreat back to this corner. Nice. Nice, dude. Get him. I'm just going to stand on this corner and heal up. Well, that demon holds the front line for me there. Let's go Destruction. Ooh, he heals up. Okay, we'll summon ally. Yeah, keep pulling back. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Nice little mana recovery there. How many more we got? Surely not that much. Forgot I had Permafrost Eruption. Okay, not so bad. That should be just about it. Might be a couple guys back here in the loot vaults. Yep. Get him. Good kill. Yeah, a couple guys in here as well. Let's wait for them to come to us. Whoops, hello. I thought there was another one in there. Why didn't he come out earlier? Okay, that should be it. Let's auto-explore. Ring of Wizardry Int. Evocable Blink. That's an upgrade. Because I currently am wearing 2 basic wizardry rings. So this is a wizardry ring plus the Int. Minus Dex, kind of irrelevant. Not wearing a shield or anything. Yeah, that's good. We will take that. Manual of Shields. Womp womp. We're not using shields this game. Come on, one more manual, please. Make it a good one. Nope. No relevant manuals, unfortunately. We got Summon Horrible Things, though I have no training in summoning to speak of, so we're not doing that this game. We're at 47% on Shatter. We're going to get there. That's going to be online by Tomb, which is the goal. We might even have it for V5. Probably not. We'll see. Is there anything else that really helps me here? Like Gels would be amazing, obviously. Magnavolt 2 mana intensive. Don't have mana regen. Animate Dead, just for more allies, does actually seem like a good idea. Like I said before, it works well with Volts 5. What would we get rid of? Foxfire? Seems right. Yeah. Obvious pick. Let's do it. We've been using that for quite a lot of the game, actually, just to trigger Battlesphere. So we will learn. Oh, we could also learn Radiate. I like Animate Dead. Just get more bodies out there. And now that we don't have Foxfire anymore, I think we're going to go to this Glass Orb instead of Battlesphere. Enhances Fire and Alchemy. Yara's is Alchemy. And that's it. But we actually are going to, because we're de-enhancing right now, Forgecraft spells. Splinter Frost Shell, Animate Dead is depowered. So taking that off is going to empower a few of these things. I think that's worth. I think it's time. The glass effect will be nice to get fragile on more enemies. Now let's have a look again. Yeah, so power basically doubles on Splinter Frost Shell and Beetle. So we're probably going to get more armor here. These do more damage. Splinter Frost Shell. This will last longer. This went down a bit. So did Permafrost, Yara's, whatever. Oh no, Yara's would have stayed the same because we got the one enhancer from Alchemy and we lost an enhancer from the Battlesphere. So that's the same. This went down a bit. Yeah, so that's all okay. Okay. I think we're ready for depths then. Yes. Let's check our inventory. We could buy some more evocables. We got 2 boxes of beasts we could buy just to make it recharge faster. Currently sitting on a +0 box of beasts, but we only have 5 evocations. And I think there's a breakpoint here for box of beasts, and I want to say it's skill point 11 is the breakpoint for getting better beasts, like the Elder Beast and stuff. It's right around there anyway. I think it's 11. So that's 6 more levels at currently at 7 cost. I mean, regardless, I think we should get a little more evocations actually. Just because we do have good ones. Let's take it up to about 8. And then I do think, oh, we could buy, what about Crystal Sphere? 30%. Probably not since we have Bombard, I guess. Do we want condenser vein? Probably not. Snake 4, vaults 4. Yeah, let's go grab one, at least. Couldn't hit that guy to save my life. There's actually 2 here. I've got 3,500 gold. Okay, let's buy 2. That seems fine. Buy the curing while we're here. I'm going to have 1,100 gold afterwards. Seems fine, actually. That'll make that recharge quite a bit faster, I think. Okay, we are ready for depths. Now, that said, I think I'm probably going to call it a night. It's getting kind of late here. Feeling like I'm running out of steam. It was nice to get a nighttime stream in, though, I think. So that feels good. I'm glad some of you guys could catch me here in my evening. I don't know what time it is where you guys are at, but I think we're going to call it a night here. And I'll pick it up sometime tomorrow, probably in the normal daytime time slot for me. And yeah, good luck in your own games. If you're running this challenge, good luck with that. And I will catch you in the next one. Thanks again for watching.